Hey, I'm Henri Cash. I play in a band called Starcrawler, and we're about to play through my new pedal, the Lamb's Head. Pretty simple, straightforward, just going straight through the amp and the guitar. Now we've heard that, what does it sound like if we turn the wool up and the shears up just a little bit more? This is probably around where I would use it live, is around this setting. It's just a little bit brighter, a little bit more saturated, but it's not folding in over itself quite yet, which is kind of the perfect place that I like to keep it. And it also sounds great with other pedals. If you want to do a lead and you want it to boost even more, I have a treble booster built into my guitar. Pretty fun. That I used to boost it so that it's a little bit, I don't know, more. So I've always been a fan of big muffs. Ever since I started playing, first pedal I got was a big muff. It broke, got another, got another, got another. All different flavors, all great. All the, new ones are amazing. But I wanted something different that wasn't exactly like a big muff. My friend Desi and I decided to embark on building a fuzz pedal that would fit all my needs on stage, live, and in the studio, and cut through, but still have a lot of low-end punch to it. So 2 years ago, we started messing around with different circuits until we finally got this thing, and this is what we landed on, the Lamb's Head. And I figured it'd be really fun to call up my friend Desi, who made this thing, and get some nitty-gritty on what's actually going on inside. He's on tour right now, but let's give him a call.
Hey, Henry, how's it going?
How are you doing? So we're on film right now, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions about this thing. So first, I just wanted to talk about how when we started out making this, we had the piece of perf board, this is the prototype I'm actually holding up. You handed me a bag of diodes and different color LEDs to go on tour, and we had 2 of these prototypes. And just in between shows, I would pull out certain LEDs and put in other diodes, and we had some germanium diodes and all the different things. Do you want to talk a little bit about what we landed on?
Yeah, so we built this circuit out of perf board and socketed almost every single part to interchange stuff and tweak it to whatever spec we wanted, while it was boxed up in an enclosure. Yeah, I think I gave you a bunch of LEDs, maybe a couple resistors too, or cap values, and some other diodes. And I think what we ended up landing on was 2 Russian diodes in the first gain stage, silicone diodes, and then a germanium diode and an LED in the second gain stage, technically the third gain stage. So it's kind of a little bit of Russian fuzz and, maybe something a little older that, has like a germanium diode in it as well.
Yeah, because also before we even put this thing together, we went to 64 Sound when I was recording, and we brought a bunch of big muffs. Our friend Chris brought his old big muffs. He had an old Russian one and a ram's head. I brought some newer ones. You brought some of yours and some stuff you've made. And we brought some other fuzz pedals too. We brought rats and a bunch of goodness and just wanted to really A/B some stuff and figure out what we wanted to do. Funny thing about that is that Desi built this for me, but he also built another one for himself that's completely different. Because he wanted to have one that didn't sound as good as mine.
Right. I just wanted the worst sounding one.
Yeah. And so that's how it was kind of put together. And it was a really fun process to be able to go through all the different stuff and be able to pull things out.
Yeah, I mean, it's tailored to
like this.
exactly what you want. you know.
I'll put that back. I'll put that back in later. But also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any muff style circuit has ever had LEDs in it.
To my knowledge, it hasn't. Not original ones. It's obviously inspired by some classic big muffs, but also other fuzz pedals as well.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like we were saying, like it's tailored to your exact specs in a fuzz that you would want. And overall, it's just an awesome pedal.
And who knows if we're ever going to do more of these, because now Desi's busy on the road with Rocket, and he doesn't have the same kind of time anymore. So this might be a once-in-a-lifetime thing right here.
They may never be made again.
They may never be made again. So if you want to go buy one, you have to come to a Starcrawler show and come to me at merch and physically get one from me while they still last. And if you really want one and you live far away from where we're playing, if you contact me and give me a really good reason why you should have one, I might sell one to you.